about red flags in relationships. Most people witness huge red flags in relationships and they overlook them. They ignore the red flags, hoping it will be manageable, hoping the partner will change along the line. And when they finally tie the knots, start the marriage properly, and it's turned out to be a big problem, they cannot tolerate anymore, they cannot live with. So it's always important when you notice the red flag at the early stage, stalking stage, boyfriend and girlfriend stage, you put a stop to it or you try to make amends with the person. If possible, you walk away. Why is important is this: marriage is a lifetime thing. Marriage is something you can't patch. Marriage is something you cannot manage. It's always good when, oh, Rosie, thanks for joining. My number one plug. Thanks for sticking around. Marriage is something huge, a lifetime thing. I don't want to call it a project. I don't want to call it a contract. I don't know the right word to use to it, but it's a lifetime thing. Sometimes when you see people get married, maybe the man, the husband or the wife, you will notice maybe one of them will start maybe not looking good, looking worn out, looking so stressed, looking unlike the way he or she used to look. People go through a lot in the union called marriage. So for you to make your marriage work, for you to have a wonderful home, for you to have a happy marriage, for you to have, most people mistake this word marriage to wedding. That wedding is just few hours events just to celebrate with friends and family. Most times you celebrate with people you don't know. People will just come around. In this part of the world, people just go to wedding that they are not invited. So you stand out to celebrate with people you don't know. After some hours, few hours, after the merriment, dance, DJ will crack joke, MC will crack joke, sorry. DJ will play loud, fun, nice music, everybody will dance. Those that will eat, drink, everybody will walk away. The couple, just two of them, will go and face the music. They will go and dance to the real reality of the world called marriage. So when you notice most things that you can't tolerate, it's always important to point to it. It's always important to make your partner know that I don't really like the way you handle this. I don't like the way you snore. I don't like the way you don't shower at night. I don't like the way you don't brush. I don't like anything you are not comfortable that your partner is into, your partner is doing. Please, it's advisable to point it out at the early stage of that union. People don't have targets. People just walk into relationship because there's a word called relationship, or there are thing called relationship, or my friend is in a relationship, let me go into it, or I feel I need a relationship. There are a lot of things. There are lot of red flags, and one funny part of this word called red flag is what you don't like, another person might like it. So it's not advisable to use what works for A and judge B. What works for A might not work for B, might not work for C. So it's always advisable to have your own mindset. What do I want? What can I tolerate? What are the ones I can manage? Yes, in marriage, you sacrifice, but there are some sacrifice that will kill you along the line. There are some sacrifice that will drain you along the line. There are some sacrifice that will take you off, that will affect your mental states. And when you are not in the right frame of mind, you will not perform well. You won't be able to deliver well. You won't be able to, you can't be yourself. Just like one of the red flags, it might not be a red flag to you watching. I would like to know, what are red flags for you? What do you count as red flag on the comment section, please? If you are just joining, please feel free to like, subscribe if you have not done so. Be part of this wonderful community. And like I said earlier, this live video is proudly sponsored by G2G Pizza. G2G makes one of the best pizza in Nigeria, Abuja. One of the best New York style pizza you can experience. Don't forget to check them out on social media. Give them a follow and try and patronize them. I'm sure you will enjoy their products. So as I was saying, what are the red flags? Let's hear your red flag on the comment section. Someone not being financially literate. Great turn off for me. Yes, it's always good to point this out when you are dating someone. Don't package, don't try to say, okay, I will manage. Okay, he will adjust. What effort has she made to adjust? What effort has they put down to make things right? Some people might be body odor. That is red flag to some people. While some people can tolerate that. Some people can be mouth odor. Some people can be being lousy. Some people can be inserious. Some people cannot just focus and have the tiniest thing done. There are so many way of red flags. Some people, whatever they want to do, they don't have mind of their own. They will consult mommy or daddy or friend. They will bring third party into the marriage, into the relationship. So there are so many things that turn people off in relationship, in marriage. I always try to, if you are building a house, I study civil engineering. If you are building a house, a story building, two-story building, you start everything from foundation. The depth of the foundation of a story building is different from bungalow, two-story, three, four, thereabouts. So when you correct the foundation of relationship, it shows how good your marriage will be. Don't step into the marriage out of sympathy, that you want to make this person or do a favor. No, you might not handle it. You see some people having broken homes. It's not that they made up their mind to. Maybe they can't tolerate what they are going through. They can't tolerate anymore. They can't take it anymore. They can't handle it anymore. So that's why you see most people have broken homes. And I always tell people, don't judge from afar. The man might just come and paint himself since he's the best. The wife is this, the wife is that. Or the wife will paint the husband, my husband is this, my husband is that. I don't usually judge from one person's side of the story. If I have my way to hear from both sides, fine. That's when I can draw the line and say, try and make amends, try and correct this, try and correct that. So it's always good to point out the red flag from the beginning. Don't be carried away by the recharge card being sent from your man, that your man is so good in bed, or your wife or the girlfriend is so good in giving such position on sex. Don't be carried away with those flimsy excuses, because when you don't handle the foundation well, it will affect the relationship, and you will take the issue to friends and family. So it's always good not to ignore most red flags in relationship. Point them out. Find out how can we make this work. Like I said all earlier, you guys are not perfect. There are some things you can sacrifice. Someone like me, I can't. One of my red flags is like being not be able to handle finances very well, because that can drain both parts down. That can even make the hardworking one look unserious, the hardworking one look not doing well, because you cannot have a dream of acquiring this. You are saving drastically, working well to actualize this dream, and your partner is by the side looking for one party to attend, looking for one ashwebi to buy, looking for one shoe to buy. It's good to have all those things, but set your priorities right. Do we need this now? Do we really need this? It's not a certain amount of money will come in, you start vibrating, let me buy this, let me. No. Having issues with your financial mentality, not being responsible, not being disciplined, to me, it's a red flag. And not planning for tomorrow. Some people will be like, tomorrow will come and go, whatever no. Plan it well. Arrange your finances well. Don't be a liability. Don't live above your means. No. The person you want to go and disturb to ask for finances might have one or two issues to take care of. So it's always important, it's always good to point out those red flags. If you are the type that doesn't like sex all the time and your partner is sex addict, is a nympho, mention it. Bring it to the notice. Some people, someone once told me that they have timetable when they have sex. So if it works well for you, fine. If it doesn't work for you, leave. It's better you leave on time. You will heal. Believe me. You guys will heal. We call it breakfast, we call it heartbreak. You will heal in a short period of time. It's better you break up in a relationship than you go into the relationship hoping my wife will adjust, my husband will adjust. When most people get married, they will now relax and bring out that character, that real character in them. And I always tell people, yes, you are in love with this guy, you are in love with this girl. Make out time to date. If possible, 6 months, 3 months, with steady communication. If you are smart enough, communicate well. Most times you are trying to get ideas. What are your opinion about this? How do you see this? How do you handle this if it happens to you? Those things will help you know who you are dealing with. That's if you are not carried away by, oh, he's so good in bed. If you're not carried away, oh, he bought me Gucci bag. If you're not carried away, oh, he's bought me iPhone 13 Pro Max or 14 Pro. If you are not carried away with materialistic things, you will build that lovely foundation and know where you guys are heading to. Some guys are just club in and out, club every day. They are clubbing, they will go and lodge in hotel. What are your plans for tomorrow? What are your plans for retirement? How do you intend to retire? How do you intend to actualize this dream? How long? I once asked someone, how long can you survive with that job before you get the next job? How long can you feed yourself without being a liability to the society? How can you? Most people, they cannot do with football. They can't do with ball. Is not a bad thing, but being an addict, some is betting, Niger bets, so bets, gambling. So ask yourself, as a partner to this gambler, can you handle this? Is this gamble lifestyle okay by you? Is this something you can live with for the rest of your life? So there are so many things you need to put in check while dating someone. It helps you to know what you are doing as an adult. I can't decide for you. You can't decide for me. We can only advise each other if we are aware of these situations. And someone like me, I try to be careful while dropping some advice because I don't want someone to step into my circle, so I will not want to step into yours. So I try to know where to not to cross the line. So please, my community, let me know, what are your red flags? What are the things you can handle in a relationship? What are the things you can manage? What are those things that is a no, no, no for you in marriage, in union, in relationship? Let me see them on comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying this topic. I am sure you grab a whole lot from this topic. Red flags affects you, affects me, affects all of us. As an adult, it's even important to map out all these things. What I like this girl, I so much like her. Is it her body you are going for? Or you think you guys can build tomorrow together? Is it just to flaunt her as your girlfriend because she has nice shape, because she speaks well, because she has this, she's tall, because she's from a rich home? This rich part of it is a big problem in most homes, in most relationships. You will see a guy with a terrible character or a girl with a terrible character, but they will jump into this relationship because, hello trends, thanks for uncleanness. Whoa, this is terrible. Yes, one of our major person in the community say uncleanliness, that is dirtiness. Some people can't stand it. I can't stand it. I perceive smell from afar. I am always so uncomfortable being with maybe someone that sweats so much and is not looking cool. Maybe, yeah, if you're in a gym, fine, you gym, we know you are sweating. You definitely need to sweat when you are exercising. Yes, but you try not to let your body touch the next person. If possible, go with your towel so you clean up immediately. If possible, don't try to extend that your sweat to the next person. It can be irritating. Some people find it okay, while some don't. So back to the finances. Some people will be like, my man is from a rich home. So whatever your man dish out, you swallow it because he carries you in front of his car or his father's car. Maybe because the girl is from a rich home, you will tolerate her not cooking, not knowing how to cook. You tolerate her not contributing at all because she's from a rich home. I stand to say that most guys that tolerate this and go into this are lazy guys. You just want to get the money from the girl's family and you would stand to tolerate anything. Those are red flags. So keep dropping the things, some of the red flags you can't handle. I know if we don't have, we can't even mention all because there will be much. So let's hear your red flags, please, guys. And don't forget to subscribe if you have not. Be part of this wonderful community. Every weekend, I try to bring lovely live videos so we can interact, share our ideas. This community is not all about me, it's about us. You are a huge force in the community. What are your red flags? What are the things you can't tolerate? What are the things that turn you off in relationship? What are the things that you don't want to even hear, you don't want to experience in relationship? Fixing this at the early stage helps a lot. You'll be helping your partner, not just you having it your way, but you'll be helping your partner to live better, to behave well, and not to disturb the society. Imagine if your partner is a dirty person and you can't tolerate it. Imagine thousands of people that cannot tolerate it around him, maybe in a train station, in a cab, in a bus, in a meeting, in a gathering, wedding. So just imagine what you'll be saving, the embarrassment you'll be saving by telling, hi babe, I think we should talk this out. I noticed this. There are so many ways you can bring it up in a romantic way. When you are with your partner, someone you love, someone you spend time with, you should be able to know how to communicate well to the person. Don't sound insultive way. Don't sound a way that you will be mocking the person. There are ways you will handle it. You can even start by getting a deodorant, getting roll-on, getting perfume. That's a little way of sending message. And if your partner is smart enough, your partner will try to, even you as an adult, having some kind terrible smell coming out from your body, you should be able to know. You have nose, you should be able to know that something is not right. I sweated this morning, I'm supposed to shower. You should know as an adult. So, hi Rosie, okay now, what are the things you can't stand, things you cannot? Some are finances. Some will be like, they want you to be, some go into relationship to solve their financial issues. Yes. Some are not in relationship for love. Some are not in relationship for because they love this person. Some are in relationship because this guy or this girl can foot my bills. You just run. I once told someone that relationship is not poverty alleviation program. You don't go into relationship because you are looking for food to eat. Some people don't know the smell. Their nose have gotten used to it and don't know again. Yes, that smell maybe has already affected that organs. It has already affected them. They can't even know that they're actually smelling. You are right. I've witnessed someone that I'll be like, I'm feeling the heat from your body. It's hot. Like the smell is so sharp that I just have to walk away. I just have to just form call, form anything just to take a step for my own mental sanity. It's really terrible. It's really bad. Some go into relationship because I want to pay house rent. This guy should be able to take care of me. This guy, and I always ask them, why is it that you tolerate your dad that is not that financially buoyant, but you can't tolerate your guy that is even better than your father? Some take it personal. You don't go into relationship because you want him to buy this for you, buy this for you, buy this for your brother, do this for your family. Do you want to drain the young man or the young girl? Do you want to kill him before his time? This guy has a life goal, so as you do. So why not come around? You guys can meet at a particular point. Yes, as a guy, you should be able to let your partner look good, support in any way you can. But I don't advise anyone to date a liability. This might sound harsh, but it's the bitter truth. Don't take your family problem and expect your partner to solve it. It's a no for me. Anybody I see trying to do, don't start what you cannot finish. Don't start what you cannot finish. And I always tell people, if you are dating someone that doesn't work, try to encourage him or her to be doing something so that the burden will not be much on you. Let him do something. Swallow your pride. Some people work in a gas station here. Some people are fuel attendants. Some people work in a supermarket. Some people work. You can do drop shipping. You can work from home with your mobile phone. Mobile phone is not just hello, hi, who is talking? No. Mobile phone is not just meant for gossip. Mobile phone is not just meant to follow up trends, Davido's wedding, Chioma's this, Chioma. No. You can use mobile phone to make so much money online. I have videos where you can make some money online with your phones. You can make money from your comfort home. You can do drop shipping, you can do affiliates, you can do a whole lot. You can earn money from Canva. You can edit CVs for people. You can sell thumbnails. You can sell templates. You can do a whole lot online. So when you have a partner that doesn't do anything, don't say tomorrow he will. Start now. You should be able to know, is this so-called partner lazy type? Is he or she the one that always wants to fold hands, complain government is bad, government is not doing this, my father did not do this for me, my mother did not do that for me? No, don't just sit, relax, and be complaining and waiting for people to solve your problems. No, step out. How do you handle a partner that doesn't work? All those things are red flags from the beginning. Don't say, I have a good job today, I can cover her up. I have a good job today, I can cover him up. If anything happens to the job tomorrow, there will be a disaster. There will be a big problem. So it's always good to point out the red flags from the foundation, from the roots, from the beginning. Point them out and correct them. If it's something you can tolerate, good luck. If it's something you say, I want to manage, don't manage. Don't try to manage. The ones you can tolerate, fine. If your partner doesn't know how to cook as a wife, doesn't know how to cook, and you can cook, and you can tolerate that, fine. Your husband, your boyfriend is lazy, he doesn't have a job, are you sure you can cope? Are you sure? Don't say, because he's a fine boy, he's tall, he has beers, he speaks well, I like the tone of his voice, I like this. You jump into that. I call it one chance. You jump into it. You will have issues. Let me read comment. Currently, one job can't sustain anything anymore. Rosie, you are absolutely right. One streams of income is not, even two right now is not enough. Price of food alone are so on the high side. So imagine when you can't even afford food. How do you, yes, relationship, you need money to run relationship. Yes, once in a while you need to buy hair for your partner, you need to buy slippers for your man, you know, you need to get those things that your partner, you know, your partner needs, and you can easily afford it without breaking the bank. Why not? So you see, you need money. Finance, money is important in relationship. Most girls jump into relationship because this guy is rich. Most guys, lazy guys, jump into relationship because this girl is working in so company, she's rich, or she's from a rich home, or she drives this certain kind of car, or she's this or she's that. Can you cope? Most of these things has some bad side. Some girls that have this richness in them stand to have some kind of nasty character. Can you handle it? Some guys that are from rich home start to have this dirty behavior. Can you handle it? Some of these boys from a rich home can't even decide anything without calling mommy, without calling daddy, without consulting his elder sister. So can you be in a relationship that your man cannot decide anything unless he calls someone from the family to decide? Can you, someone like me, I don't like it. For me to wake up and say, I want to marry, will you be my wife? Please be my wife. I should be able, I am mentally ready to handle whatever that comes with it. Because no one pushed me to propose. No one pushed me to say I need to step up my relationship to the next level. So I am ready mentally, financially, otherwise. So it's always important to know that you are ready for this. It's always important to know the red flags and know, can I handle it? Can I manage it? Can I tolerate this for the rest of my life? Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, Trends. Thank you, everyone that stops by. I appreciate you guys' time. I appreciate you. I can't do this without you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are super the best. You guys are mind blowing. You guys are good. Thank you guys for sticking around. I'll be dropping more content on how to make money today, tomorrow. Stick around, subscribe if you have not, and be part of this wonderful community. It's happening here. This is the best community online. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. I am sure you grab a lot from my videos. Check my other videos, how to make money online. Trends always representing. Thank you so much. See you guys on the next one. Cheers. Bye.